Good evening, viewers. The latest union budget by Arun Jaitley at the first sight looks pale in comparison to the railway budget which was introduced a couple of days back, although the two are not strictly comparable. What one was expecting was analysis of key problems faced by the Indian economy and the ways and means to tackle them by setting short and medium term targets. In the latest budget, the income tax collections are expected to grow by about 17%, excise duty by about 12%, customs by about 9%. Service tax collections are expected to rise by a whopping 25%. This is excluding the 2% cess which may be levied at any point of time to fund the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. However, the FM needs to be complemented on certain good steps in the budget. He has introduced a few steps to attract FII inflows. One is that he has deferred the implementation of GAR by 2 years. Secondly, he has allowed foreign investment in alternative investment funds. He has also done away with the distinction between FDI and FPI so that a composite limit is placed on the two. He has explicitly clarified that FIIs operating from India will not be deemed to be creating a permanent establishment for the purpose of tax. So, all these proposals are sweet music to the FIIs. On the other hand, overall plan expenditure is flat to marginally down, though the capital expenditure within the plan expenditure is expected to rise 34%. Recapitalization funds to the PSE banks of 7,000 crores clearly seem insufficient. If the government had intended to kickstart the economy through the capex, the amount provided in the budget doesn't seem sufficient. Now, was this budget a populist budget? Definitely no. Was it prudent? Maybe yes. Was it path breaking? No. Was the street justified in having high expectations ahead of the budget? Here one would say that looking at the stature of the leader and the majority enjoyed by the party in the Lok Sabha, people were clearly justified in expecting a path breaking budget. Should we be harsh on the FM for whatever he has done or he has not done? No, but it clearly is a case of missed opportunities. However, all is not lost. Reform is a continuing process and a lot of reforms can be carried out outside the budget. From the perspective of the incipient economic recovery, the budget is relatively a neutral event. This is neither going to boost growth nor going to hinder growth. However, the budget will most probably be received very favorably by the FI community, which is a community which is very important to decide the direction of the market. So, in that sense, broadly we feel that the budget is now out of the way. FI's misconceptions are out. However, the growth perspective on the Indian economy or Indian corporate sector still remains a question. So, in that sense, the budget may not sort of result in any break up or break down of the market, and we may continue to react to the FI inflows, which again are based, maybe partially based on the recent budget as well as the global factors. Happy investing.